Have you ever found yourself stuck in a conversation with a woman wondering why? No matter how much you talk or how hard you try to impress her, she just doesn't seem interested. Maybe she smiles politely but doesn't lean in, or she listens but never truly opens up. What if I told you that the entire game isn't about what you say, but about the questions you ask the secret to, flipping the dynamic, capturing her genuine curiosity and sparking a connection so magnetic that she can't help but want to know more about you? Lies in just a few carefully chosen questions. These aren't your typical, "what's your favourite colour?" or "what do you do for work?" questions. Those are shallow and predictable, and honestly, they do nothing to build real attraction. The questions I'm about to reveal will unlock something deep inside her mind and heart, something primal and irresistibly drawn to a man who understands how to communicate on a level beyond words. Imagine the power of asking a question that makes her pause, smile thoughtfully and think, "This guy really gets me." Imagine watching her eyes light up as she reveals parts of herself she usually keeps hidden because she senses you're someone rare, someone worth sharing with. This is more than just conversation. This is emotional magnetism in action. And the best part, you don't have to be a smooth talker or some expert in psychology to make it work. You just need to know the right questions to ask delivered with calm confidence so that you instantly become unforgettable in her mind. If you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, to move from being just another guy in the crowd to the man she wants to pursue, then stay with me, because I'm about to share with you the 3 secret questions that will completely change the way she sees you, the way she feels about you, and the way she starts chasing you. Welcome back to Stoic Paradox, where we dive into the timeless truths and subtle dynamics that empower you to become the kind of man who commands respect, admiration, and genuine attraction. Not through flashy tricks or empty words, but through grounded presence, emotional intelligence, and strategic communication. Today's topic is one of the most overlooked yet incredibly powerful tools in the art of connection. The questions you ask, because here's the truth. Attraction isn't something you chase or force. It's something you invite by creating a space where a woman feels seen, understood, and intrigued. Most men completely miss this. They either overwhelm her with too much talking, trying to impress or prove themselves, or they stick to boring, surface-level small talk that leads nowhere. But what if you could change the entire energy of a conversation with just 3 carefully crafted questions? Questions that bypass her usual defenses, that stir curiosity, that tap into her emotions, and make her want to share more. Not just with anyone, but with you specifically. These questions aren't about manipulation or playing games. They're about unlocking the deeper layers of attraction that women instinctively respond to. When you master this, you won't have to wonder if she's interested. Her actions will speak volumes. She'll seek your attention, want your time, and find herself thinking about you. Long after the conversation ends in this video, I'm going to break down these 3 secret questions, why they work on a psychological and emotional level, when to ask them, and how to deliver them with the right energy so they create undeniable attraction. If you want to stop spinning your wheels and start building magnetic connections that feel natural and effortless, you're in the right place. So, take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders and get ready to add a powerful new skill to your social arsenal that will transform how women see you, how they feel about you, and how they chase you. Let's begin. Question number 1. What's something you've always wanted to do but never told anyone? This question is pure magic because it taps directly into the hidden parts of her soul. The dreams and desires she keeps locked away, often out of fear judgment or simply because she's never been asked in the right way. Most conversations with women never reach this level of depth. They stay stuck on superficial topics. But when you ask this question, you're inviting her to reveal something profoundly personal. something she rarely shares with anyone else. Imagine the moment she hears this question. It immediately signals that you're not interested in small talk or shallow chit-chat. You're signaling that you want to know her, the real her, the part that yearns for adventure, creativity, or maybe even rebellion. This question makes her feel safe, seen, and valued because she senses you're curious about her inner world, not just the surface when she pauses to think she's digging through memories, feelings, and long-held secrets. This creates a powerful emotional connection because vulnerability builds intimacy. You're not just another guy trying to impress. You're someone who can hold space for her dreams, someone who respects her complexity. This is also a brilliant way to set yourself apart from every other man she's met, who only asked about her job, her favourite movie, or her weekend plans by asking about something. She's never told anyone you're stepping into a deeper realm of trust and authenticity. Plus, this question naturally leads to follow-up conversations that reveal her passions, fears, and ambitions, topics that generate real bonding. It creates a memorable moment where she thinks, he really wants to know me. And that thought keeps her coming back, wanting to share more. But here's the key. The way you listen matters just as much as the question itself. You have to be genuinely present, curious, and non-judgmental. Show subtle signs that you value her honesty. Respond with empathy and intrigue. And watch how this simple question opens a door to a much deeper connection, one that makes her start chasing you because you're the man who sees beyond the surface and into the heart of who she truly is. Question number 2. When did you feel most alive this year? This question is like opening a window into her emotional highs. Those rare moments when everything aligned perfectly and she felt truly vibrant, energized, and deeply connected to life. It goes beyond the day-to-day routine and taps into experiences that shaped her sense of purpose, joy, or passion. When you ask this, you invite her to relive that moment of pure aliveness, which is incredibly powerful because people naturally gravitate toward feelings of vitality and fulfillment. The beauty of this question is that it does 2 important things. First, it encourages her to share something meaningful and positive about herself, which instantly creates a feel-good vibe in the conversation. Second, it shows that you value her emotional landscape and want to understand what drives her happiness and fulfillment. This sets you apart from the crowd because most men never ask about what truly energizes a woman or what moments make her feel fully present in her own skin. As she recalls that moment, you're creating a space for her to connect with her passions and values, and for you to witness the real, raw parts of her experience. Whether it's a spontaneous adventure, a deep conversation, or a quiet moment of achievement. This question allows her to open up about what makes her tick on a deeper level. When you respond with genuine curiosity and empathy, asking what made that moment so special or how it changed her, you're building emotional intimacy that's rare and magnetic. She begins to associate you with those elevated feelings, and that creates a subconscious pull where she starts seeing you as someone who truly gets her, not just someone passing through. Question number 3, what do you think most people misunderstand about you? This is one of the most profound and revealing questions you can ask, because it cuts through surface impressions and invites her to share her truth beyond societal masks and misconceptions. Everyone carries a side of themselves that the world often misinterprets or overlooks, whether it's a quiet sensitivity, a fierce independence, or a unique worldview. By asking this question, you're showing that you're not interested in the easy or obvious version of her, but want to understand who she really is beneath the surface. This question signals emotional intelligence and depth. It tells her you're willing to look beyond what's visible and challenge the assumptions that others have made about her. That level of acceptance and understanding is incredibly attractive because it taps into a universal human desire to be seen and accepted for our authentic selves. When she answers, she might reveal insecurities, contradictions, or stories that she usually keeps hidden. That vulnerability is a golden moment because it builds trust and connection like nothing else. It also allows you to show empathy, validation, and insight, which positions you as a man who respects complexity and values honesty. Moreover, this question often sparks fascinating conversations where she explains her motivations, quirks, or values in a way that no small talk ever could. You're no longer just exchanging words, you're co-creating a safe space for emotional authenticity. And when a woman feels that, with a man, it triggers a powerful attraction that pulls her closer and makes her want to invest more of herself in you. Together, these two questions are more than just conversation starters. They're keys to unlocking deeper connection, emotional vulnerability, and irresistible magnetism. When you use them with genuine presence and thoughtful follow-up, you transform ordinary interactions into extraordinary experiences where she starts chasing you. Because you're the man who truly understands and values her to wrap up everything we've uncovered today. Remember, this true connection and attraction aren't built on surface-level conversations or empty compliments. They are forged through authenticity, vulnerability, and the courage to ask the right questions. The kinds of questions that invite a woman to reveal her true self, her dreams, her passions, and even her fears. When you ask these secret questions, you're not just sparking conversation, you're opening doors to emotional intimacy and trust. And that is the foundation of genuine attraction. It's easy to get caught up in trying to impress, to perform, or to say the right things. But what truly makes a woman chase you isn't your lines or your charm. It's your ability to create space where she feels seen, heard, and understood on a level that most men never reach. That's the brutal truth many don't want to admit. But you now have this knowledge. You have the power to shift your interactions from ordinary to extraordinary. Now here's the most important part. This knowledge alone doesn't change anything unless you apply it. Practice these questions with intention, patience, and genuine curiosity. Notice how she responds not just in words, but in her energy, her openness, and the way she leans into the conversation with time. You'll find that women aren't just interested. They are actively drawn to the man who values depth, honesty, and meaningful connection. If you found value in this video and want to master more Stoic life lessons and strategies for authentic attraction, make sure to subscribe to Stoic Paradox and hit the notification bell so you never miss an insight that can transform your love life and your confidence. Share this video with anyone you know who's ready to step into his power and create real magnetic relationships. And finally, remember, this true attraction is a reflection of the energy you bring and the respect you show not just to her, but to yourself. Stay true to who you are. Keep growing and watch as the right women begin to chase you with sincerity and passion. Thank you for watching. Stay grounded, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next.